Today's video is going to be something I've touched on before, where I try and find real life scenarios and make them into DCS content. Today's mission is not a real life scenario, but based on real life scenario. Operation Tidal Wave II was a US-led operation that started in late October 2015, targeting oil transport, refining, and distribution facilities under ISIL control, as this was their main source of income, contributing to over half their revenue. Up to September 2016, ISIL controlled 6 key oil fields in Syria. During this operation, US and coalition forces destroyed 599 tankers and conducted over 200 strikes on trucks, refineries, pipelines, and oil wells. Today we take the US Air Force F-16 Viper and simulate one of these sorties and deploy JDAMs on an ISIL-controlled refinery plant. I'll show you how I fly today's mission, and as always, you guys can join in on the fun as well because I link the mission in the description down below. Oh, and we're almost at 1,000 subs, so consider hitting the subscribe button for me. I'd be very, very grateful. The flight out today's pretty long, so I'm going to let you guys enjoy the beautiful new DCS World 2.9 with DLSS and do a quick little edit. See you guys in the jet. Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another DCS video. We're back in the beautiful F-16 on a beautiful sunrise, you will tell. When we started this flight it was pretty dark, but now sun's out and it's a beautiful day to fly. We are already pretty much almost at the AO here. We're just going almost a waypoint 6, or steer point 6 I guess is the proper terminology here. Let me just do steering select and altitude pitch hold. Let me do a couple things here. At this point, you probably should have already had it set up, but I'm just doing it. I'm not normally a tutorial channel, and I don't think this is what this is going to be, but may as well show you what I'm doing here. I know my T-pod is on the right hard point, so I'm going to make sure it's on and give it some time to warm up before we get to steer point 7, which will be our target. The other thing you want to do is we will be using the GB-38. We got 4 of them here. Those are JDAM bombs. They're 500-pound bombs. Make sure they're powered on, and they're gonna need some time here, so hopefully I didn't do this too late. We can just get back at air to ground while things kind of warm up. We need the 0.7. We need things to warm up before we can use them, and hopefully I didn't leave that too much to the last minute. We still have a little bit of preparation work to do. We do have some coordinates. Waypoint 7 is over there, and that's just the general area that it's in so that we can fly in that area. We have actual targets where waypoint 7, or excuse me, our target will be in the vicinity of waypoint 7. So we'll just kind of fly over there. There we go. So our T-pod has come to life here a little bit. In the meantime, we can actually edit steer point 7 into making it our target. It's not far from it, but just a bit more accurate, so we'll have less difficulty finding our target, which is a bunch of oil, which should make for a really nice blast. So we'll just hit 4 here on the number keys here, and it has our steer point 7 information here. And I'm just going to go down to the latitude and just start plugging away. We want north 35 45 136. Enter, and then we'll go now to the longitude. Strange. The autopilot overshot it, unless that's because we changed it. Anyways. Now longitude is going to be to the east 038 27 750. Enter, and the last thing we want to do is change our elevation just to 0. And we'll see now our diamond here drop right below, probably below the HUD. Enter, there it is, and it's right here somewhere, just out of our view. We can't see it. We can start thinking about going air to ground. Let's go master arm switch on, air to ground mode. Now you'll see it says ready. And we lost this. Let's just go targeting pod. It is not our soy. We'll go make it our soy. I will get out of TV into white hot. And we see our coordinates that we punched in right here. We can zoom in just a little bit. And we're looking for oil canisters. Now, zoom in just a little bit more. It doesn't look like it's this, so let's look at this other area here. There we go. This is what we're looking for. So we can go ahead and TMS up, make it our point, and let's just zoom out, and we're ready to go. Basically, we need this carrot right in the middle. Somewhere in here. We're in that area, so let's go ahead and drop our first bomb, which will be on this hard point here. Pickle. And we probably could just zoom in a bit more. And make it this one, just so we get better coverage of our target. Pickle. I'm just getting a really good spread here. Perfect. Pickle. And this is our only targets. We're using all 4 bombs. May as well. And last but not least, pickle. And that's about it. Now, I think we are just flying over the target. We actually get out of air to ground. And I'm just going to get out of the autopilot so that we can freely fly here. Make it our soy. This should make for a really good blast. We'll watch here on the flare as we fly over. Boom, there's, oh, look at that. Damn. Okay, and if we look visually,
1-1, good hits. Lots of secondaries.
Holy smokes. That's actually a really beautiful fire. I will give a point to DLSS on this one because this looks very, very sharp. Hopefully external views look awesome as well. We've been given clearance to RTB, so let's go ahead and do that. But, fly this mission. It's a beautiful flight. It's not too. You don't have to worry about SAMs. Well, I say that. Stay above 25,000 feet, or I think actually it's technically 15,000 feet. There is AAA and some man pads down there, but I think anything over 15,000 you should be fine. Today we stayed easily above 20 and didn't encounter anything. Technically there are, I believe, it's Russian airspace somewhere out here to the south. And so if we flew over that way, it's all in the mission briefing, but if you flew out that way, you might get intercepted. But so far, there's been no resistance or anything. And yeah, we hit our target and looked absolutely incredible. And that's basically how I use the JDAM. Very, very simple. I swear, everything I've encountered so far in the F-16 has been truly, truly easy. And honestly, a lot of fun. It's a beautiful jet. Can't wait to keep learning and keep making content for all of you. We're just going to fly over here back to Angels 25 and return to base and enjoy this beautiful sunrise. This is going to be a shorter video. I tried to go a bit harder on the edits just because it's a long flight in country and the JDAM portion of the mission is relatively quick. But the mission's not too long when you take out the flight. But again, I really encourage you guys to do it. It's a beautiful flight. Beautiful. Should have a wingman here somewhere with us. I don't see him. That was the one thing. As beautiful as this canopy is, oh, he's back there, I think. As beautiful as this canopy is, I miss the mirrors that I have in the F-18, just to kind of spot your wingman when you're lead, but that's okay. It's a small detail. But have you guys noticed that with DLSS, and again, I think it's still better than it was, but right now I'm having kind of this thing where some of these clouds just appear and disappear. And I don't really understand why. I have really good settings as far as I'm concerned, kind of the recommended settings for a lot of things. I've looked at other creators on what they've done and whatnot, but I'll have to keep tweaking it, I guess. But I think hopefully you guys like the improvements and like the content. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll take this bird back home. Thanks a lot, guys. Yankee out.